God, there's so many few people left that just running past the doors is like, oh, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. There we go. Yes, hero. I pressed the doorbell. After a few seconds.
You know?
What up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I wanted to talk. I wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Yeah. Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have you special abilities? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Olga told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked to meet me, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She,
How about that?
she gave it to me in person. And she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. Gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. It is very suspicious, but it's also Hiro, and he's an idiot. I don't think Hiro could have taken her out. So then you went to go meet with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
No way. I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. Well, I'm here. But then how did you talk to her with the note thing? Whatever. Well, I'm here. Could you show me the note that she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Oh, sigh. Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh?
What?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, sorry. Just a little bit of trash I forgot to throw away. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I came to know that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there was no way that's all there was to it. So that was another candy wrapper. And only Hina has those. So it wasn't Hina now, because he would be dead as well. Unless he's about to die. Oh man. That makes me sad. Press the doorbell, and after a few seconds...
Who's there?
Oh. The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Oh, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something. I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked you to meet with you. What?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me that she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Sakura claims that she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I guess I have no choice but to accept that fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again. But on top of that, maybe we should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor in the rec room. It must have come from the chem lab. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to the chem lab first because I'm more interested to see if anyone's fucked around with the poison up there. Because there was poison. See, now I could also see this being a suicide with the poison, but I'm confused how we would do that in a trial setting. Like, I don't think we get to vote on people that are dead, that are the culprit, and we have to vote on a culprit, so... Okay, where was the chem lab? Down here to the right. Oh, this is a classroom. Wait, hold on. It's over here then. Yep, there it is. Holy shit. Hi, Byakuya. Okay, though. Did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. Okay, so what's with the broken poison bottle? This is my first time seeing myself, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like the shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more importantly right now, what's that powder that's been spilled all in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all that powder came from? It looks like it's in a bottle that had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out. And at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could have only been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Of course it's related to the case. There are footprints. And they're the only ones in front of the... And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? You may need to sketch out a floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk on, he handed me a piece of paper and pen.
What?
Well then, let's go. Chop chop. Alright. So I got to work, and before long I had drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. You, I mean? For me.
I see.
So, when you look at it like this, interesting. It appears whoever left these footprints only had business with the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight for that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be
Certainly possible.
Makoto's. Are they yours? No.
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes. I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so quietly I did what Byakuya said. I see. Your feet appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit that these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. And these prints are a really valuable clue. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I'd better not leave a footprint in it. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. It's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. And it looks like that bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also, it looks like someone left footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Let's see, what's on this shelf? There's all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A. But wait, there's one bottle here called labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put this there on accident? So on this shelf looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring out a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must be truly bliss. It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The world of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess this part of the shelving can be, is the Unit B section. But I don't see anything out of the ordinary here, in which case, I don't think I should worry about it too much about this shelf. On this shelf is one look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. I've already done this, but what concerns me is in the section A there is a bottle with a label from section C. What was the bottle of poison from section C doing on section A? There's definitely something going on there. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Yeah, I need to go investigate some shoes, I think. Get out of my hair, Byakuya. I hate your guts. Alright, back to the rec room, which is this way. Who could have done this? I'm almost positive it wasn't Toko.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? Told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had said. Had told me. I see. So with Byakuya, they both claim they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Makuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over once more. I wish I could look at her shoes. According to Kyoko, there's something missing. Something we discovered from Sakura's
just
body.
a second.
Just staring off the space isn't gonna help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey,
don't you think you might actually have to examine the body? There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
hey,
More importantly, look here. Her
Correct.
shoes. You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is a clue number 1.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head.
It's
Look
true.
carefully. Actually, even telling you that is incredibly difficult. Even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
it would seem...
It would appear she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say so? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I've learned from examining her body in detail. I can't believe she was able to learn all this just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off.
What the heck?
I already know who did it.
I won't forgive you. Just the worst.
Okay, so she doesn't have anything new to say. Some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room. Drink it. I don't know how much she likes protein, but still, this protein can. Chem 2. So she must have gotten it from
Hey.
the chem lab. See what's got around. Light blue glass.
Correct.
No. Also underneath it.
So...
How did glass get under the can? I don't understand this. That's really hard to decipher. Charge glass. Looks like there's 2 missing.
Hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, I'm sure you'll find it. There's a queen and a knight missing. Hey Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
so...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you to a degree, but otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree.
Hey,
Actually, there's one thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. If you don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know about what this is all about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. What kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I've gotten a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected in one of the Monokuma bottles that are still intact. Why would you want to do that? That's the point of an experiment. It'll make sense when I'm done, or when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced,
In other words...
which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same. I don't see anything else that could really affect the weight.
So then...
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on the other side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be they'd either balance out or the pieces that we collected would be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's still a chance that I missed some here and there.
So then,
Okay then, let's give it a try. Huh? Broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The result of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles, put it all together, I believe you'll arrive at the same one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. I can't imagine much more. Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay. This magazine is upside down. Someone put it back that way by accident? If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Picked up the inverted magazine and flipped it through. This is... One of the pages near the center of the magazine has a word written in bold, bloody letters. And it says Toko. Could this be a dying message? Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this... It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly how I found it. For the benefit of others who might become looking. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then, she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer, for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use that, use it to corner the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Yeah. Plus there's no blood on her hands. Okay, that was all I had to do. Fucking Christ. Of course. I missed one little thing. It's because my throat's bothering me.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring.
Shut
I
up.
couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first
Just got
floor
soda
of
everywhere.
the school. See you soon.
Sorry, I'm wiping my screen because soda got all over it. The mystery of the locked room is only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. We have to make something happen. Can I not change that? I guess not. I think I accidentally set it to auto. Then... The ultimate martial artist! Okay, no, this is really beginning to bother me. A locked room murder mystery. Okay, hold on. I need to finish up cleaning my entire fucking keyboard and everything.
what?
Okay. What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns it positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. That's just plain creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right, that does make it seem totally sad.
I can't wait.
Now then,
Can't wait.
please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you all be so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. Killer. The one that killed Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? Okay, let's try talking to someone.
Don't look at me.
Okay, there we go. Whew. I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. Alright, we can go now. Come on, it's no point. It's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator. With each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence.